Always a good sign. Hey! Oh my god. What's up, witches? I'm Casey. Welcome to Bewitching Beauty. What's up, witches? I'm Casey. This is totally deja vu. Didn't I just say that? Alright, so what you're about to see is the video that I recorded last night. However, this is the best and worst part about waiting to get on camera with you guys and open the new NATASHA DENONA Bronze Palette with you. You got to see my initial reaction. Unfortunately, it was like 7 o'clock at night and the makeup vibes were just not working in my brain, and some very simple decisions were made. This is actually day 2 of the NATASHA DENONA Bronze Palette video, because now that it's a Saturday morning and I am heavily caffeinated, it is the best time of the week to stretch out the makeup muscles and do a half a cut crease and stack some fake eyelashes. Not a Saturday night at 7 o'clock when you've been working and dealing with people all week. And so here we are on day 2. What you're about to see is my initial reaction and the makeup look that I did when I first opened the box. However, I don't want to leave you with the impression that that's the best that this palette can do, because honestly, this look, let's be honest, about a zillion times better than that one. But hey, that look actually ended up looking pretty good anyways. Although simple, I'll give you that. It should speak to how great this palette is though. So if you're ready to see some swatches of the new NATASHA DENONA Bronze Palette, stick around. Okay, so I am literally dying to get this box open. I've had it for about an hour and a half maybe, and it has literally been burning, yelling my name. It's like Christmas. And you know, not every Christmas has NATASHA DENONA in it, but I have left this package completely sealed so that we can open this up together. So for fuck's sake, let's open this box. Okay. This is a very sharp knife. Okay. Are you ready? Okay, right, sure, whatever. Okay. I got a box in a box. Always a good sign. Hey! Oh my god. NATASHA DENONA just attempted to assault me. I got a box inside a box inside a box. I'm so excited. Are you ready? Okay. No, you're not ready. Ugh. Why does she hate me so? Open. Open! One moment, please. Okay, ready? It's so pretty. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. I'm so excited to do swatches so we can check these up together. Alright, so I'm just gonna start right now. I got clean hand, no primer. I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch these for you. Okay, so starting with the first row, I'm gonna go in with True Copper. Second shade is Suntan. Third shade is Sundown. Fourth shade is Deep Dive. And the last shade is Rhodium. So let's see if you guys can see the shine that picks up on those. Okay, going into the second row, First color is called Magma. Second color is called High Degree. Third color is called Alloy. I don't know if you can tell, but that one has like a little bit of a green sheen. It's really pretty. Fourth color is called Ridge. Super pigmented. And the last color on this second row is called True Bronze. I'll put it right here. Okay, so for the last row, first color is called Gloaming. Second color is called Palladium. Third color is called Bliss. Silk. And the last color in the palette is called Beach. Okay, so I'm super freaking excited. Now we have seen swatches of all of these babies. So now we can go ahead and jump into doing a makeup look with these. I am so excited, especially because this just released a few days ago. It doesn't even come out in Sephora stores in person until the 29th, which is Monday, and I'm recording this on Friday. So I'm super excited to be able to get into this and try out some of these shadows. And I will say I'm very confident in NATASHA DENONA palettes, not just because, you know, people told me to be, but I actually got my first ever NATASHA DENONA palette for Christmas from my dad. This is the Sunset palette, I think. Hold please. Sunrise palette. Yes, this is the Sunrise palette, and these colors are, of course, stunning. It's a NATASHA DENONA palette. It's a NATASHA DENONA palette. Like, that's what you expect. Super pigmented, blend incredibly, shimmers are stunning, etc., etc. So I have a little pair. Now let's get started with some priming. So I am going to start with my tried and true e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Now I'm gonna move on to a second primer. This one is different than the one I used in my last video. This one is so bougie. This is by Becca. This is the Backlight Priming Filter. This is essentially very similar to the Dr. Brandt one that I used in my last video. This one leans even more on the shimmery side. If you don't like that shimmer to a primer, or you have oily skin, not a big fan, veer away from this one. Alright. Of course, I mentioned last time I don't wear foundation. What do you want from me? I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Beige. Apply it pretty liberally around the center of my face. Okay, all right, there. Ugh. You know, last week I said something to the effect of me having nice skin. Karma found me. So I'm just gonna use my damp beauty blender and blend it all out. Got my concealer on, got rid of my dark circles and my pimple that karma bestowed upon me. Okay, so now I'm gonna jump in and do my brows. I am using the Ulta Beauty Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in Brunette. Brows are done, so now we can prime the eyes for the NATASHA DENONA palette. So, like I mentioned in my last video, I do not use eyeshadow primer. I'm perfectly happy using a concealer. So today I'm going to use the Radiant Creamy Concealer by NARS in the shade Chantilly, aka Super Duper Pale. Okay, so I've been playing with a few eyeshadows on this side, so I'm gonna go ahead and replicate it on this side so you guys can see the mixture that I used to create this. So I'm gonna go in first with this center color here called Alloy. And I am gonna do this right, like these are so, I mean honestly, they pick up so well just on the bare finger. Alright, so then towards the center, I'm gonna go in with this very bottom corner called Gloaming. And that color is just gonna help me transition from the bright inner corner to the dark outer corner. So then for the outer corner, we're gonna go in with this darkest one called Deep Dive. This color really does look like a matte in the pan until you sort of start to touch it. It picks up as this beautiful like brown wine color with a blue undertone. So pretty. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that, but it's a little messy out here on the corner, so I'm just gonna take my beauty blender that still has a teeny bit of concealer on that I applied earlier, and I'm just gonna kind of clean up this edge a little bit. Okay, so I think that I am happy with that. Well, I think it's safe to say that I used probably the lightest color in the palette and the darkest color in the palette in my outer corners to create sort of like that contrast and drama. I want to do something really dramatic on the bottom lash line also, because this is, you know, it wouldn't make sense. It would look top heavy if you were to sort of do all this beautiful shimmer and depth and all these things, and then at the bottom it's sort of like you forgot. So, or in my case, you were running late for something and didn't get to finish. Ask my husband. So on the bottom lash line, I'm gonna go in with this True Bronze, aka probably just another shade of copper. Okay, so now that I've got that True Bronze on the bottom lash line, and I don't care that I broke the rules about shimmers on the bottom lash line, I'm gonna blend it out now. For me, it kind of seems like it's missing a little depth out here, so I'm gonna go into Rhodium, kind of lavendery color right there in the corner. I really like how this blended out and that it has a lot of drama on the outer edge, so I'm gonna skip a wing today, which is very unlike me, but I don't really want to detract from that drama deep purple I have going on the outside. Alright, so instead I'm just gonna put a little line of eyeliner on and just no wing. Now I'm gonna tightline using a black kohl liner by NYX. Oh, of course. By the way, felt tip eyeliner for my liner is this Stila Stay All Day. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some mascara and falsies off camera, and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and put some of my CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara on the top, and some of my Superfan by Smashbox on the bottom. Then I also took a couple pairs of the Kiss Flirty lashes and I cut them up into 3 little pieces, and I actually put the outside corner, the middle, and then stacked the inside corner back on the outside. So one of the things that I really like about this look is that there's so much drama on the outer corners. So I wanted to continue to enhance that drama by stacking lashes on the outer corner. So it like brings attention out to the outer corner when you look at the eye. And then the center is left sort of more wide open and brighter, and it looks like the eyes are more open in the inside. Next, we're going to put on highlighter. In my opinion of highlighter, enough is never enough. More. Add more, and then when you're done, add more. Do it. Okay, so today I'm gonna be using this Artist Couture highlighter in, I don't want to dump it all over, Cocoa Bling, I think. Yeah, Cocoa Bling. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply some of this. Mirrors on my face, I am gonna go in with I don't know yet. Oh god, no. So I'm gonna go in with a lip gloss by ColourPop. It was part of their Villains collection. And this is in the color My Pet, which is part of the Maleficent collection. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but the lip gloss has a little bit of a pink and purple glitter to it, so I think it works really well with the purple undertone of this deep dive shade in the outer corner, as well as, you know, the purplish in my hair. Now we're ready for setting spray. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am super happy with the bronze palette. NATASHA DENONA palettes rarely disappoint. I know there was sort of conversation about that Safari palette that wasn't exactly everybody's favorite, but what do you do? The woman can't win them all, but pretty much all of them. Overall, super happy with the performance of the palette. The shimmers are great. It was really fun to kind of like put on a whole eyeshadow look with just my fingers. So if you liked that makeup look or this makeup look, feel free to leave me a comment down below, like my video, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time, witches.